Coming up, I'm going to be talking about Beyond the Attraction plus loads more Disney Plus news. But before we get into any of that, make sure you do hit that subscribe button to keep up with the latest Disney Plus news. Hi everyone, it's Roger here from What's On at DisneyPlus.com. It's Monday, it's time to jump into some of today's big Disney Plus news, and we've got tons of it to talk about today. Up first, Disney has confirmed that the brand new documentary series Beyond the Attraction will be coming to Disney Plus on July the 16th. So we're going to be getting all 10 episodes, and they're going to be covering a number of major attractions around the world, including Tower of Terror, Haunted Mansion, It's a Small World. You've also got to look at the castles, you're going to look at the trams. This is fantastic to me. I am a huge parks fan. I really enjoy this series. So we're going to get in 10 episodes. We don't yet know how long each episode is going to be. Hopefully it's a pretty good length. We got the first look at the poster, which is kind of really pulling in on the nostalgia, and for all of us that love the theme parks, I'm sure this one's going to be a big hit. This 10-part documentary series will be narrated by Criminal Minds' Paget Brewster and will give viewers an exclusive behind-the-curtain look at some of the biggest and best attractions at Disney parks around the world, including Jungle Cruise. You're also going to get Star Wars Galaxy's Edge and much more. Beyond the Attraction dives into the Disney parks' rich, amazing history using archival and never-before photographs and footage to unveil how the attractions came to be and how they've been refined over the years as new ideas surface and technology evolves. The series will include rare interviews with Walt Disney, and each episode will feature exclusive interviews with Disney legends and a dozen of past and present Imagineers. I can't wait to see this series. It's interesting as well that we're going to be getting all 10 episodes at once, because I figured this would have been a nice series to spread out, but I think they have found with documentaries that the binge format seems to be working better for documentaries, kind of keeping people engaged. But yeah, so that was a big series heading to Disney Plus in July, but let me know in the comments below if you are excited about it as well. This week we'll see the premiere of the first episode of Loki on Disney Plus on Wednesday, and to kind of tie in with that, we have got loads of new Loki news. We're seeing loads of clips pulling in. I'm going to be honest, I'm not watching any of them. I kind of want to be holding back. There has been some social media reactions from a number of different outlets, and reviews will be going up on Tuesday for that one there. They seem to be very positive. I can't wait to see the episode myself. We've also got some new look at some of the new merchandise, including some pop vinyls, and more importantly, if you're in the United States, you can get your hands on a special limited edition box of Lucky Charms cereal. They are releasing about 3,500 boxes. You've got to head over to their website. There was a big animated trailer that kind of went with it. They're priced at $8, including shipping per box. It's pretty expensive. That's kind of actually not far off what we probably pay for a box of Lucky Charms over here anyway, because of American snacks just cost a lot more. But yeah, this one looks pretty cool. I'm going to be honest, I think international, we've got no chance of getting it. I probably would have done. It would be nice to try them out, get the little marshmallows in the cereal. So that one's a pretty weird little tie-in, but nevertheless, you know, we get these kind of things with Disney. It has been confirmed by Disney that the second season of War of the Worlds will be arriving on Disney Plus on July the 16th. Looks like we'll be getting episodes weekly afterwards. The first season only just dropped onto Disney Plus, and then kind of with the Fox channel closing down at the end of the month, this was a really big hit for them and one of the biggest series they've had so far. Obviously with all the delays and stuff, so it's nice to see this one officially confirmed. It won't be going anywhere else. There's a number of international deals all over the place, but this one was filmed in France and also in England, so that will help obviously with the quota. I've watched the first episode. They're going to be kind of going in and trying to get ahead before the second season drops next month. But if you're enjoying War of the Worlds, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. It was also revealed over the weekend that Disney is unsurprisingly working on a sequel to Cruella. After it was a massive success in cinemas and on Disney Plus Premier Access, it still did pretty well this past weekend. I think it was about number 3 in the charts, which is, you know, considering what's going on with the pandemic, that is still a really good number. So Disney have got a lot of expectations for it, and seeing how the movie ended, I kind of feel it did set it up for a sequel. I really enjoyed that movie, and obviously it's going to be on Premier Access for a couple more months before it arrives on Disney Plus for everyone at the end of August. Yeah, just the idea of doing a sequel to it kind of makes a lot of sense. It kind of pretty much, isn't that just like 101 Dalmatians? That's kind of how that feels. And it's going to be quite a hard thing to kind of get it over to wanting to skin the dogs and make them into a coat. But nevertheless, let me know if you're excited about a Cruella sequel in the comments below. Also, just a quick bit of housekeeping. If you haven't already done so, I put up an interview today with the director and some of the other people that were working on Growing Fangs, which was a Launchpad short, which was released a couple of weeks ago. So definitely want to check that video up. And also, if you're a Patreon or a YouTube channel member, make sure you check out, we've put up a poll for our next batch of movie club reviews. We want to see which ones people want to watch. And also, You've got early access to our Monsters Inc. review, which will be coming up this coming Sunday for everybody else, but you guys get early access if you're a Patreon or a YouTube channel member, which you can become from as little as $2, or if you're watching the video, just click that little join button. We're just over a month away from the release of the first episode of Turner and Hooch, the brand new series, which will be arriving on July the 16th. This new series is kind of like a sequel reboot to the original 1980s movie, which starred Tom Hanks, which is also available on Disney+. We got a first look at a poster which kind of recreates the original movie's poster. The dog looks so close, I kind of did actually have to look in to see if it was the same dog, but no, it is a little bit different. I'm really looking forward to the series. I'm going to be honest, I really don't care about Josh. I'm more interested in the dogs. I always really enjoyed that movie. There was 5 dogs that helped make it. Yeah, I'm just really interested to see how all this works out. But those posters definitely they're kind of leaning in on the idea of there being a bit of nostalgia for this movie. But nevertheless, let me know if you are excited about Turner and Hooch in the comments below. And finally, it looks like 20th Century Studios are working on a brand new movie, Master and Commander. Now, this was a movie that you might remember with Russell Crowe from a few years ago. It was a pretty good success. But this one's going to be like going back to the original story, because there's actually a massive series of books, well over like 20 plus books, and so the actual Master and Commander movie was actually like the 7th book, so there's lots of ones to go forward. It's going to be completely new cast and everything. They're not I don't think they're bringing Russell Crowe back or anything like that one, but still very much in the early stages. I mean, this could sound pretty cool. I mean, if they feel like they wanted to kind of move on, maybe that's the thing they can do. So yeah, it's just the idea of doing a Master and Commander. I think you kind of look at it as almost like a reboot rather than a sequel, but nevertheless, let me know if you enjoyed that movie. You'll find it on Disney Plus in Australia and in Canada, not available everywhere just yet. But nevertheless, guys, go check us out over at whatsondisneyplus.com to keep up with all the latest news. I said tons of it today. And I will see you guys in another video. Thank you very much for watching this video. Make sure you go check us out over at whatsondisneyplus.com. Like, follow, and subscribe. Also, a huge thank you to all of our supporters over on Patreon and also on our YouTube channel memberships. And I shall see you guys in another video. Laters.